fallout.
Posh manager Steve Bleasdale makes Stuart Pearce look like a librarian.
Can you believe that?
So passionate in his behaviour on the touchline, and he had plenty to get excited about. By the time top scorer Danny Crowe ran half the length of the pitch to seal victory in injury time, the manic Scouser had upset Bury fans. Bleasdale had the good grace to apologise profusely. So he's admitted it, so with the fact that we've got this as a club.
Well, the way to dampen it is to get him to write directly to the offended and to put something on their website, Bury's website, and apologising.
You drop and you recover, straight lines back in.
Steve Bleasdale only made the step up to caretaker manager less than 3 months ago, after previous boss Mark Wright parted company with the club. After the fireworks at Bury, and with yet another crunch game coming up on Saturday, Ron knows the new boy is going to have to change his ways to cope with life in the hot seat.
Because I'd stand there.
Yeah. I ain't concerned about Boston. I ain't concerned too much about our lads. I'm more concerned about you, you know. I've got to have a talk about you.
I'm a nutter.
No, I know you are.
Passionate, I'm passionate.
Look.
Hunger, mad, desire, nutter. Fucking hell! But you do find yourself sometimes being so engrossed in it, you know.
By the way, I'm sat in the dugout the last 10 minutes shouting at Jimmy, at Timmy.
I know you was.
Tell him to get in front of the night, get in front of him, little man, in front of him. I know it's difficult because fans get away with murder and so forth at times. They can shout what they like, but I suppose it's something you've got to be disciplined to and conditioned to and go, all right, whatever they say, there's no, it's a no-win situation.
Obviously, when we scored the goal, I turned round and went, yes, yes, yes. So
there's nothing wrong in that.
There's nothing really wrong in it, you know, and if that was inciting things, then I apologised straight after the game. But the fourth official, I'd looked at him and said, there was never a pen. And he's
but you went more than that.
But I did.
You went more than that. You had a
fucking sight! But we live and learn, and I've apologised. Well, I apologised at 5:10 straight after the game because I knew there was 20 Bury fans trying to get me throat out.
I actually felt that Steve, his work rate was too much. I mean, one week, I think he saw 25 games, took 45 training sessions, 2 games of his own, I think, that week, and I think he was quite, towards the end of the week, he was actually shattered, but he looked to be showing strain.
I have got a taste for it. I think I'm going to be a good manager in the future without being big-headed. I plan well, I prepare well. Andy Legg's coming to give me a hand, so I do need a great number 2 so it can ease the pressure off me. I can walk around as a proper manager. I can be more relaxed. Yes, I've got faults. Yes, I've got good qualities. I always give 150%. I'm a passionate person. I've got loads of hunger and desire. And for me, I think that's what life's all about.
Ahead of the first Easter game against tough local rivals Boston United, Steve's injury list once again makes grim reading. Striker James Quinn is still out with a knee injury. Winger Ryan Semple is struggling for fitness. And captain Dean Holden has failed to recover from a torn hamstring. It seems Boston boss Steve Evans has scented blood and has been playing mind games in the press.
I'll tell you what you want to do with that.
In the dressing room.
Pin it up in the dressing room. Tell the gaffer he ain't got to say nothing, just pin it up. Steve, he says, he said we ain't good enough to go up, and he said if he'd have had right his budget, we'd be where Carlisle are. Top of the league, top of the league.
I don't need to say anything if you read that, because if you have read it properly, word for word, that would make me so angry and fired up today, it's unreal. I don't need to speak to you. I don't even tell you how important it is today to go like that and put that right down his throat. It's up to you. Cross the white lines, that's it. Go and enjoy the game. Come on, boys.
With Ron now a permanent fixture troubleshooting from the dugout, it's time to see if the lads pull together and end their poor run of home form.
So can the Porsche keep up the pressure for a playoff place?
At first, Bleo seems to have taken on board Ron's advice to calm things down on the touchline. But with Boston having the better of the early exchanges, the new, cool exterior doesn't last.
Fucking hell! Bloody hell! You knob it! The fuck's that?
Playing in Steve's preferred formation of 3-4-3, the Posh struggle to get hold of the game against a mediocre Boston team.
Second ball! That's good. Now get at him.
That's great.
Get at him. Get at him. Knock it on your feet. Get at
Knock it past him.
Here's Danny Crowe. Might try and curl one improvisation from Crowe, but Kuipers holds on.
Forward!
Bleo's boys continue to push forward, but chance after chance goes begging.
Danny Crowe, but he doesn't connect. Oh, what a miss from Crowe. Logan wide. Not their day so far.
Then, in the 69th minute,
Pressure here by Boston. Rare pressure in towards Joachim. Mike can hit to Jamie Clark to volley, and Jamie Clark has scored for Boston. Pretty much their first shot on target has gone in. Boston ahead.
it's a cruel blow, and the Boston manager is loving every minute of it. The Posh failed to get back on level terms, and all the hard work in the Bury game has been undone.
Well done, mate. One chance and we've done it. One chance and we've done it.
After the game, Steve can't fault his players for effort.
I can't believe we've been done by one chance from a shit fucking side that don't deserve to win that game. But we've got to fucking keep together and keep going. We've got a big game on Monday. Results have fucking gone for us again. Okay, in you go then. Go on then.
From a result point of view, it's terrible, really. I mean, you hoped, building on last week, that this was going to be the start of a nice run together. Once again, people might question the commitment. It's nothing to do with that. The boys worked very hard. They ran, but maybe a lot of it, some of it was possibly misguided. They got into positions where they could have made situations to score from, but they didn't. And, it's going to make it extremely difficult now to get what they want.
But owner Barry Fry is in no doubt where the problem lies.
Down to Steve, he's got to get the best out of his players. He done it when he first come magnificent. He ain't done it lately. I said to Steve a month ago, I said, that you've told me all your life you're a 4-4-2 man. Why don't you play 4-4-2? He's kept the same system as righty, 3-4-3, and I'm not sure we've got the players to cope with that.
As playoff rivals Lincoln City also drop points, incredibly, the Posh remain in playoff contention. But for how much longer? After the break, a tricky trip to relegation-threatened Rochdale, where things really start to kick off.
Steve, they're not getting near the bloody game.
Barry takes drastic action.
It's clear to me that you don't know what to do. The day I'm picking the team, I'll take the fucking blame.
But is upstaged by the events that follow.
He says it's left, yeah, because Fife picked the team.